Did you know that if you have a baking or cooking channel, a creativity channel, spiritual or meditation channel, fashion and style channel, a sleep channel, or any kind of YouTube channel right now, there's a 100% chance that you need a banner to display on your channel's homepage. So in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you various techniques to achieve this, plus every secret that I've learned to make your channel's banner look great on all screens and devices. If you're new here, welcome, and let's get started. So the first thing we need to do to create our YouTube banner is go to our homepage in Canva and click Create a Design. And then just click YouTube Banner, which is 2560 by 1440 pixels. Once in here, just go to Elements, and then click Shapes, and insert a square shape. Now we're going to make this square the right size, which is 1560 by 432, and this is going to be our safe or visible area. You might have to zoom in a little bit to have more accuracy. 1560 by 432, that's the size that you want. And then just go to Position, Center, and Middle. So once you have this, now it's time to show your guides. And to do this, just go to File, Settings, Show Rulers and Guides. Once you have your guides on, we're going to establish our safe or visible area, which is the area that's visible from any screen or device. So now that we have established our visible area, we're going to simply duplicate this rectangle and resize it to cover any remaining empty spaces. And this will make sense in just a minute, but for now, we just have to cover any areas that haven't been covered yet. Now just select all of the rectangles from the four sides of your artboard and simply adjust their transparency to look fainter. So now that we have this ready, we're ready to start designing our YouTube banner. And for this purpose, we're going to go back to our homepage again and then just look for Cooking Channel YouTube Banner. So just scroll down until something jumps to your eye. And right now, I really like this style. So what I'm going to do right now is just take my favorite elements from this and adapt them to the right dimensions. So I'll just take this, and these two I like. So I'm gonna take those. So I'll just resize this a little bit, make it smaller into the center. So I'll just decrease the border weight here a little bit. So I like this font style, so I think I will be using it too. So what I'll do is just center my elements and make them look good in the layout. I think I'm going to insert some cookie photos here. So I'll just adjust the weight of the border. Maybe use a little bit of a darker shade of purple here for this element. And just to make any adjustments, taking into account that what's outside my guides will not necessarily be visible, so I need to be mindful of that. And I think this looks cute too, so I just want to adjust it. Maybe a little bit smaller, like that. Okay. with no cap like that. Yeah, I like that. This looks very cute. So right now I'm going to insert some colorful cookies because this is sort of a colorful sprinkle ones. Yeah, those look very yummy. And then just some icing ones, like this one. Perhaps it doesn't work too good. Maybe these ones. Yeah, these are cute. Right now I'm going to look for a subscribe button. Because Canva has these little subscribe buttons. They're already done for you. I like them very much. You can place it at this side or at the other side, depending. Like if you wanted to place it on this side of the screen, you can just replace this and put it elsewhere. Yeah, maybe this one has a little click, so I don't know that I like too much. That's gonna look incomplete, so maybe I'll just replace it with this one, like that. What I'm going to do next is just insert some baking doodles, cookie doodles. Yeah, these are cute. So what I'll do next is just place these doodles, and they are designed to be a seamless pattern, which means that you can put them together and they will match each other. So I'll just duplicate them. By the way, you remember that you can always duplicate something by just clicking on it and dragging it while pressing the Option key on your keyboard if you're on a Mac computer. You can just drag it and duplicate as many times as you need. Going back to this, I'll just select them all, and then I'm going to change their color to be a purple. Right now Canva doesn't allow me to do this all at once, and I already duplicated all of them, so I will have to do this manually, but you can always just do it at the very start so you don't have to do it twice. Okay, so right now I'm just going to go to layers and just group this, and on my layers panel just drag it to the very last item, and then just adjust the transparency to make it look fainter. I think I'm going to make this, maybe make them a little bit just larger. Yeah, so that they look a bit transparent, but you can still see them. Yeah, I like that. What you can do is take these little guides or rectangles that we made earlier and then just group them, and you can paste them on top. So this will give you a very good idea of what's visible. As you can see, this is the layout that you'll be able to see from your phone. And I'm going to go back here and just ungroup and delete these two. Now select the top and the bottom and click group, and then just delete these ones and paste this on top, and this will show you what's visible from a computer. You can also just write something, a little tagline, a distinctive phrase about your channel. And then just make sure that you like your layout and your elements. And once you're happy with it, you can always just delete this. And then just click share, download, and you can download it as a PNG. That's the preferable format. But what I've seen from YouTube is that sometimes it will restrict the size of your file. So you can always just download this as JPEG. But for that, I suggest that you use the 100% quality in case you have a Canva Pro account. But if you don't, then 80% quality is good too. So you can just select your current page and click download. And now all you need to do is just upload this to your YouTube channel and you'll be ready to go. Okay, so next I'll be creating a YouTube banner for a spiritual or meditation channel. And for that purpose, I'll just delete this for a second and then just add a new page. And this is going to be my new page. And what I'll do next is go to Elements and then just scroll down to Frames and insert a square frame. I'm going to use some measurements for this, 350 by 750 and then 320 by 550. You might have to zoom in a little bit to get more accuracy in your measurements, and then just place them like this. And I'm going to add a little square here for reference. So what I'll be doing with that is just taking all of this and just duplicating this by clicking on it while pressing the Option key on my keyboard. Group this and click position, and then just in arrange, I will make them align to the right, and then I'll just flip this. Since they ended up getting backwards, so what I'll do is just duplicate this one and then just duplicate this one too and place them where they should go. So just delete this and the little square too. Yeah, so this is my layout that I'll be using. So what I'll do next is, because this is a spiritual channel, I'll look for a sunset photo and then just search for an option that really catches your eye and that you think is right for your brand and your channel. So this is the one that I'll be using. Next, what I'll do is I'll just write the name of this channel. Again, this is just for educational purposes, and I'll use the Playfair display font. I'll just use a white color here, maybe a smaller font, and some more spacing between the characters, like that. I'm going to write a different word here. So what I'll do next is just look for some spirituality photographs, and I'll just see what comes up and then just choose your favorite photos. So what I see here is that, as you remember, this is going to be visible on desktop, and I think that this photograph reaches the very top. Like her head is a little bit too far up in the photograph, so I'll be making some adjustments. And what I'll do for this is I will actually be using Canva's expansion feature. And what I'll do is just duplicate it and then just click on detach image. And what I'll do next is I'll just click on edit image and then just click magic expand. And this will help me make this image a little taller so that I can use it and not lose the framing that I want to use. So then I'll just pick the one that I like best and then just click done. And what I'll do next is I'll just detach this image from here and then just place this one in here. So as you can see, you can now see her whole pose inside of a picture. And I think something similar is happening here for this photograph, so I'll do the same. I'll just add a new page. I'll bring my image, right click, click detach image, and what I'll do is click on edit image and magic expand, and what I see is that it says that it can't be expanded because it's flipped. So no problem, I'll just flip it, and once I flip it, I should be able to expand it. So I'll use the freeform style once again and just select a large portion at the upper end of the image and then just click magic expand. So I'll just look at my options that Canva gave me, and these are looking very good. So I think I like this one better, looks more natural. So I'll just click on done and then just copy and select my old image, right click it, click detach image, delete it, and then just paste my new one, and I'll just place it. And then just flip it again because I can test this, and so that's what's visible from a computer. And if you want to see what's visible from a phone, you can always just ungroup it and make it darker altogether so you see what's visible. So now you can see if you really like your framing from a mobile phone, and you can always include the subscribe little call to action that we included here. So you can always use that or not, depends on your liking. What I'll do is just try something different. I'll just insert a square shape and just make this the size of my whole page, and then just make it purple, just giving it a bit of a darker tint. You can just adjust the color to make it a little bit darker. Desaturate this too. Is I want to change this goddess word to a glitter effect. To do this, I'll just right click and click on add a new page, and just copy this, insert a square shape, and just make it, and then just paste my goddess word and upscale it. And then what I'll do is just click share, download, and download this as PNG. But I'll just download this page. This is the only page that I'll download, but I will download it at 3 times its size. And once it's downloaded, I'll just upload it back into my design. And just add a new page. So right now what I'll do is go to elements and search for a glitter texture. This is a free one and I've used it before. I think I really like this one. So what I'll do is place it beneath this new image that I just inserted, and then just click on edit image and run the background remover tool. And as you can see, we now have a glitter effect on this text. So what I'll do is just grab this a little bit to make it, and because I want to make this a little bit more dense in the glitter texture, I'll just reduce its size a little bit. Now you can just select all your elements and then just upsize them. The easiest way to do this is to insert a square shape and then just resize it to fill any spaces. And then just click share once again, download, and again download at 3 times its size, and click download. And then once it's downloaded to your computer, just simply drag it into your design again. Right click, click add a new page, and just place it in your design and click edit image, and then just run the background remover tool. So now that your letter text is ready, you can just copy and paste it. I'll just duplicate this to see how it looks in the 2 styles. So I'll just decrease the size and just crop it a little bit. And just delete this and paste this on top. So what I can see is that there's not enough contrast here. So what I'll do is just adjust my saturation and my brightness to be more of a yellow tint, like that, and then just change this tint to look a little bit darker. Play around with this and just use what really works best for you and the look that you're going for. You can just always keep tweaking your temperature and just play around with your temperature and your brightness so that it matches the style that you're going for. And if you feel that for some reason some images don't match too much because of your new color palette, you can always just look for new photographs to see which ones can replace like this crystal. So now we have 2 options for this spiritual YouTube banner, and actually I think we have 3 options. Just select your squares and copy and paste them so you can get a better idea of what they'll look like in the end. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this cheat sheet I created for you. If you don't want to miss the second part of this YouTube channel banner series, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you get to watch all the tips and tricks I learned while creating a banner for this dreamy YouTube sleep channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on my next video. The world needs you, beautiful. Always remember that.